Yeah, I'll show you guys like where all you need to go, the spawns, the tips on where to look when you're in certain areas, how to maneuver the map. I'll show you a general layout of how I would navigate the map as a new player. There are 5 quests total for the event. I'll walk you through, well, the first 4, and then the 5th one where you got to kill the 15 PMCs. Give you some tips. This is a common spawn for the boss and or just the guards in general. So when you first peek down this hallway, be careful. If you want some PMC kills, instead of, a lot of people like to prone right here and look down hall. If you crouch and walk in this corner, then walk on top of this guy with a short barrel weapon, you can sit and peek down this hall. I wouldn't fight the Black Division from this, but for those 15 PMC kills, it's a cheeky spot. This is another PMC spawn right up in this corner. If you spawn here, you won't have someone spawn here, but whenever you are in this corner, just be careful. This is a sky bridge. Hangar gate. All the AIs fighting each other. Hangar gate's right here. We can picture this as the south side of the map. We'll say hangar is on the south side. East side would be red. West side would be green. All right, so you got green side, you got red side. You got hangar, and then on the far end, this middle area, this middle manager's office is up top. On the far end is glass offices. And so on the north side, you have glass offices. South side, you have hangar. East is red. West is green. Green and black are on top of each other. Green is above black. Red and violet are right next to each other. Yellow's over in the red area.
I have the enemy in sight.
When the AI spots you, especially if you're on a left-hand peak, I wouldn't repeat the angle. Try and back up. And you want to get to a right-hand peak. Have hard cover. If you're going to do a left-hand peek and you shoulder swap, just try and get them on the first peek, first shot on them. Or if you can, then they haven't fully noticed you and you line up. Once they get your attention, don't re-peek a left-hand peek. Right-hand peek, you can kind of get away with it. But backing it up and letting them walk into your line of sight, it's gonna go a lot further. You gotta be careful for them walking up on the platform. They can also be along this backside. If you hear them on the platform, just get underneath. If they're not up on the platform, I wouldn't try and fight different levels. When you're fighting the AI, it's a lot easier to tackle them from the same level. And so these guys will just push upstairs. Like I said, the PMC spawn to the left. So you're going to check right side first, just because you can look at right side, right? Clear. And left side can't see you, because left side, they're going to be sitting behind this box. They'll be sitting right here. This is the most common spot for left side B. They'll just be sitting right here. Yeah, you clear right, clear left, good. Push forward. You're gonna look kitchen. And then now we're even level with the guys up top, and we could take this fight across the way. You gotta be careful for them to be sitting in these little cut-throughs. But you'll just do diagonal steps. Don't sidestep it. Don't just press D or A. That's diagonal step. That's putting you out too far if you just press D or A. You want to press W or S alongside those. So that basically make it to where you can diagonal step, pixel peek, diagonal step, peek. You just keep rinse and repeat that. Then once they spot you, back it up. Pull an angle, let them walk into you. I'm running out of arm stam, so my guy's shaky. They spotted me on the right. I don't want to overcommit to the peak on the left. You try and narrow it down to 1v1s rather than peeking, 4 of them at the same time. Because once they lock onto you, you got about a second to kill them at most, right? And then you need to unpeek. If you stay peeking longer than a second, you're pretty much dead. Especially versus Wedge and his guards. They're even more aim body. And so these guys, as soon as they spot you, if they yell at you, it's best to just unpeek them unless you can get the kill within, a very, very, very short amount of time after. We had a guy yell Roger over there. I don't know if he's up top. I don't think he is. think he's down low. They will walk towards us. I'd be careful peeking out too far. Because like here, we can peek the guys down left, but then we're so exposed to anyone over here.
Enemy sighted.
He's pushing up. Back it up.
Can't get a clear shot.
Oh, sorry. Essentially, you just try and isolate 1v1s. Take right-hand peeks. Once they spot you, disengage. Don't do the same peek until you know their attention span does its thing and they forget about you 10 seconds later.
Target's gone. Take the high ground.
Is this guy down low? Peeking the guy down low, it's a little risky unless you can make it to where they're going to see more of your body than just your head. If they're peeking from down low and you peek from up top and they can only see your head, that's the only thing they're going to lock on and shoot at. And so they'll headshot you a lot. If you can get up like closer to an object and when you go peek down low, they're going to be able to see your shoulder first or your arm first and then maybe your head after. They'll shoot you in the arm first and be a little bit better for your health. Like that right there, I wouldn't want to re-peek that. That is a hell of a risky peek because you'd pretty much see my head first almost always. Let him walk into me. Doing it went the other way. Left.
Go.
We got one right. All right, we're gonna focus on the guy to the left. Try and 1v1 him. Then guy right, shoulder swap. Woo, about one tapped him. Ease. With ease. All right, we got those guys down low. We can keep moving. We're just kind of walking forward. We're going to scan along the far edge. We haven't gotten shot from over there yet, so hopefully we're good. Kind of just keep pushing forward. If we do get shot at all, just immediately hit the dirt. Right, just prone it out and crawl forward until you can get close enough to get to hard cover. And if you're patient enough, you can just crawl all the way to hard cover or, you know, move a few feet and then get up and sprint. Just make sure you have enough stamina. But basically, we're going to try and bait out any of the AI to shoot at us. And so you'll walk in a circular motion because you're trying to keep inertia going. And so as you like look at the far end, we'll use the see how they kind of just like slow walked into the reticle, right? I got behind hard cover, aimed down sight, slow leaned into it, sliver peeked, and I let them walk into my reticle. But yeah, basically, we'll use the edge of the office as an example. Can't see the office now. You're walking in circles, and your vision on that office just gets ever slightly larger and larger as you're peeking around the corner. And you're keeping the inertia going, just ever so slightly, inch and left, right? And ideally, you want to do it from the right side. Try and get more vision. It's just you're exposed more over there. And so when you're scanning an area, you're trying to bait shots by just inching out a little bit. And what on your opponent's end, on the AI's end, they're going to see just an arm stick out, and they're going to yell. They're going to be like, agent seen, or whatever the they say, and then probably pop a shot. At most, they're going to hit your arm. You're back behind cover, and then you can identify where they're at or if an area is clear. Because if they don't see you after doing that enough, they're not in the area. The AI will lock on to just the slightest sliver if they see you. But now we made it to the area that we need to be. We needed to search some of this AI for the keys. Oh, here we go. So we can line up. We need to make sure we have an out after this. Because if this guy comes walking, it could be bad. We'll line up a headshot on him. Back it up. Wiz, come on, bub. Not. Oop, oop. You good?
Target spotted. Pulling back.
Wiz, come here, bub. You gotta get off the mountain. I need the space. I need the space, Wiz. You good, bub? All right, sabotage me here. Yeah, so once they spot you, they start pushing your way. You just kind of disengage, back it up, and you let them walk into your reticle. And as soon as they do, spray head height, have good enough ammo to one tap them, but you're going to lay down multiple bullets at them anyways. So just be safe. This is green. Green room. We will need a code to enter. So the quest order, you got to, first quest, just go to labs. Second quest, you need to visit the key room downstairs and inspect the code. The third one is to plant all of the, or to grab the blood samples. The fourth one is to plant the jammers. And the fifth one's to kill the PMCs. The blood codes or blood samples in green inside this room, Santar's room, and inside black. The code will always be the same for the rooms, but it changes each round. And so it'd be the same code for that room, and that room, but you have to have the key in order to get the code. So you kill the Black Division guys. The boss will always have the code. The Black Division guards sometimes will. So we'll search for the code real quick, and then we'll hit up the key room, get the code. And then I'll show you where yellow and red and stuff are, and some tips around fighting in that area. And just general peak spots or spots to look for. This is a cool mask. Oh, I haven't seen that on the PvP servers yet. See if they have a key. There we go. We've got our key. Run underneath it is kind of risky, but not... Like, we've already been up top, right? We cleared the top side. The bottom side can't really see us all that easily. There's a ton of stuff in the way. And so, like, the top side's the main threat. And then down here by black, right? There's a black room. You can go in from either side. The right or the left. Tons of stims in here. And then this is the keyed room. Janitor's office. What you need to get that key off the Black Division guards or Wedge. You come in here. This is the extract. You open the gates. This is parking gate and hangar gate. It's the only extract on the map right now. And this is the code 5949. When you open the gates, an annoying alarm goes off. So I would only press it once you're ready to leave, and that will open up hangar gate. Once I kill the Black Division guys, I'll run through the map and point out the POIs. But like I said earlier, hangar south side, glass offices north side, red is east, and green is west. But yeah, hangar gate, this one right here, will open up. And then parking gate, which is over here in between red and yellow, will open up. Diagonal from us. And so we've got cat statue. We've got the staircase there. A staircase over here. Red and violet are in there. Yellow is right next to this staircase. And then the double black keycard rooms over here. You need two black keycards to get into that room. H2O. It's also not another common name for it. There's AI down there. Might even be Wedge. Usually when I play this area, I would not, especially during this event, I would not maneuver through this until you clear it out. You kind of take sector by sector by sector. And this one, there's so many areas that the AI can be down low that they'll spot you when you're running up top, that it's kind of sketchy. And so I usually would, instead of maneuvering through this, if I needed to get over to yellow from here, you could run straight down this. We've already cleared mid. It's damn near as risky to push through this, right? And so a lot of times, instead of maneuvering up top, you can kind of dip down low. Like we were right there. We could have dipped down low and ended up underneath parking gate button, cleared out parking gate, and popped up right by yellow. Working through the basement's a lot easier, a lot safer. Narrow hallways, 1v1 corridors, so you can see what's in front of you and behind you. And so it's a lot easier to move through. But it's kind of a maze down there. It's a puzzle. Not super bad. It's kind of easy to find your way around. But when you're first starting, kind of a puzzle, or a maze rather. So it kind of depends on what you want to do. But right now, I'll just run through the top side. I would see, like right there. That's what I'm saying. They spot you from down low so easily, and they're very aimbody. And once they do spot you, they then navigate to get into a position to try and kill you. And so for just sake of being able to show it, we would push back into the middle. On each side, you got staircases. So you have the metal stairs right by black, and the metal stairs far down at the end hallway by blue, that you could go down in the basement, and then over in this corner and over in that corner. So each corner of the map has a staircase that can get down into the basement. This guy down, and then one in the middle. This is the one in the middle. We'll open this up. Just peek down hall. We're good. Push forward. This is double hallway. As you can see, 2 halls. They will see you through this the mesh metal fence. It's not bulletproof. Very easy to shoot through. Slowly clear this left side. Good. They can spawn in the back corner. Usually the Black Division I've seen, they've been like kind of just out and at the forefront, not so much in the back corner. They're not hard to find. They make a bunch of noise. We'll check corners. We're gonna go upstairs. And now we're out by parking gate. And so this double hallway down here leads to parking gate. The northeast side of it over here leads to underneath red. That southeast side leads to black. Southwest side leads to blue. Up by blue and the residential unit. Or northwest side. I'm sorry. Northwest side, southwest side. Yeah, basically each corner has the staircases and then the entrances and exits out, right? Via staircase. So we'll go ahead and push up, hit yellow. I'll point out red. But you can use this underground to navigate. There's back paths on each side. And so you have the double hallway. You have this.
Contact. Engaging. Target.
On this side, you have G metal hallway. It's a long ass metal hallway. And then on this other side, you have a bunch of back rooms that will lead. I mainly would just worry about traversing through this right here, right? This double hallway can lead you anywhere you need to go, and you pop up from underneath. So hit the double hallway, then you can navigate upstairs. We're gonna hit yellow, northeast side of the map. When you push up top here, do be careful because there can be AI that'll spawn right here. Sounds like there are some. And then some on this back side. If they are here, they make noise. We hear this guy breathing, shuffling. There's diagonal step. Try and identify where he's at. These are the boss. This is boss's guard. Much more difficult.
Got him. Enemy spotted. Not so tough now, huh?
No, this is actually kind of scary.
Empty.
He's going to walk back here in a second. I'm going to try and doink his head when he does. We don't have very much time. 3:30 left. Oh, he about walked in front.
Ammo.
These guys are super aimbody. So you try and make the peak as sliver-like as you're comfortable with.
Patching up.
He was not patching up. Then you diagonal step. Get a peek. Diagonal step, get a peek. My arm's running out of stam. Damn. Yeah, that's the aimbodiness that I was talking about. I was kind of rushing in at the end because I wanted to be able to point out red. I'll run it back just to be able to run through the... well, I'd have to show... I'd have to kill the AI again. I'll point it out again. But when you identify Wedge, he has that like Sturman looking hoodie on that the rest of the Black Division don't. Him and his guards are a much larger threat. Wedge himself's not so much because he just has the MP7 with APSX. Not very good. It's not very good ammo. Good pen, but not high flash. But his guards are very good. Very good ammo, aim body, and I would say the best method is to just try and avoid them. You don't have to kill them. You can navigate around the area. If you needed to just backtrack and you go up through the middle, much easier to take on the other Black Division. But time was of the essence, and I wanted to get up to yellow and point that out, and then I needed to get over to red as well. And so I was kind of rushing it. Definitely not the best peak on my end. All right, I'll show once on the live raid the yellow and red and all that. We'll go in and loot it. I'll point them out. Then I'll show you some different fights around the area. Then we can do a guide for it. Please, sir. All right, so we spawned over by blue. Blue's right beneath us. Blue room. With hangar being on the south side of the map, we are on the northwest side. Top floor. Scan into middle. Yeah, one there. Check these guys for the key. And I like these bags. Check for our ammo. CBJ. I'm looking for AP. Here we go. Got our key. M855A1 has that little cut right there. M995 would have a smooth transition. We're looking for M995. We have green room right here. And then the Senator's office. Last office is north.
I have the enemy in sight. Need ammo.
I get up to hard cover. Right hand peek. See him. There he is. See if we bait out another one. No. Let's go get the code beneath us. Gotta be careful of the staircase. It is a spawn point, and people will camp it. Honestly, good place to post up. There we go. No one shot us when we jumped across. So the code 3195. I'm not going to turn on the alarm yet. Or open the gate yet. Let's go through and get the stems. I don't remember where you get the blood sample in here. It probably has multiple spawns. You'll have the quest icon pop up, so it should be pretty easy to find. Ooh. Then we go straight upstairs. We can hit green, which will have just as many stems. Someone's up. I'm gonna close this door, that way they might not know that we're in here. You can get seen through the glass here. The Black Division guards will smoke your shit through that. So most of the time the players will die pretty quickly on the map. There'll be like one or two ratting around, so gotta keep your eyes and ears peeled for them. But the Chads, they go quick. Wedge himself will usually take out a couple, or well, his guards will. Wedge and co. Stims can spawn inside the vial holders. We could probably go down to residential unit, and it will have as many stims, I bet. Red keycard has all the ammo. Violet's got some rare spawns, as well as Red's got some rare spawns as well. Red's a lot of ammo though. Yellow's got a lot of rare spawns. This is residential. That sound right there, if you peek out and it doesn't make that sound, it means someone's ran through the area or someone's in there. If it makes that sound, then no one's in there. You're the first to the area. See what's up in blue. You don't have to do anything quest-wise in here. It's all across the map at green and black in Santar's office, and then red, yellow, and the janitor's office. Red keycard can spawn in here. Be back here in the corner. I think as well as maybe on this table. The only thing that makes having blue keycard worth it really is if you see a LEDX spawn on the bottom shelf back there or the red keycard, because you can scan it from the window, and if it's there, then boom, you loot it. If not, no sweat. Always some good ammo in residential. Well, some backup guns. The key hard spawns here for residential. Oh, it's got several different spawns. You don't even need the key right now, actually. It's also coded. That's cool. Rare items back here. And info items. You get like a blue folder and folder of intel and all that stuff. Bitcoins. How much just run? For this back room, you gotta hit the power. Oh wait, is it also coded? Oh my gosh, it's also coded. That's funny. More stims back there. Fuck it, might as well hit it. Another key in the cup there, or behind the PC. Several spawns by this table or on the table. They can spawn underneath, like right there. They can spawn on this electrical box right there. Another keycard spawn right here. There's some on the table. It's over there, and then one right here as well. They have them on the Wikipedia page, though, so you could see like images of the spawns themselves and get a much better idea. We're now north side of the map. We're about to pop out by glass offices. They're up top here. Ooh, that's hard to see. These doors are automatic. If we walk in front of them, they're opening and making noise. Guess that glass is bulletproof to an extent. All right, we're now at yellow. That's yellow right there. Another MCC device. And Tetris. I need to go get another storage rig. Another Letty. Red keycard can spawn in here too. Right there on the desk. I want your bag. So much. He's dead there. That's a common prone spot though for people to camp. There's a spawn point there. They'll spawn, immediately post up. Look long haul, try and get a pick. Oh, the bed, dude. This is the double or H2O or double black room. Black room. Need the key card, black key card for this safe, and then the room itself. But good items spawn in here. Yeah, like bitcoins every round, pretty much. Ooh. Wonder if raiders spawned in down low, and that's what the boss was shooting. Oh shit! This is the other thing. That GPSA device. Those are the two. That and the MCC you need for your hideout to upgrade it. We're now by red and violet. You need a green keycard spawn right here. Lots of ammo, rare items. Beautiful. We're gonna have to free up room for this. I didn't bring my cases in to store that. Rare items on the ground. Rare items spawn. All right. There is really not much time left. Just gonna peek in here. This is where you have to plant the last jammer. Is this guy gonna hit the alarm? Is he waiting on me to go do it? He's camping my ass out, isn't he? Trying to get out of here before he gets over here. If we wanted to be dicks, we could camp him out. Nah. Yeah, second Tetris. I could have went back to yellow and grabbed some more extra stuff. It's fine. I wanted to show the other rooms. I should just put on a fucking clinical on how to deal with the map. You have to deal with the PMC that round though, which is the big challenge of it. It is a difficult event though. I don't mean to downplay it. I was joking on that. It's difficult enough that I put out a guide for it. But like the loot is really, really, really good.